What's up everyone, welcome back to part 3 and the finale of Red in the Phantom Castle. We had just entered the castle on the last episode, so we're going to just rewind a bit to Red getting thrown in like a ragdoll, and we're going to continue.
Welcome to the party, Red. Glad you could join us.
So yeah, massive difference compared to the original Phantom Castle as Phantom Red's like just overall presence in this version. He's a lot darker, a lot more evil, and he's just, you know, he's ready to take down Red.
What are you? What have you done to Solace? Solace? I haven't done a thing to her. Maybe Forger knows. Forger's here? Has been all year, while you slept in your bed. Poor Forger hasn't had a moment's peace.
And yeah, obviously we did check out the statues back there to see like what he was saying about them. I think this one here is probably the darkest, so I'll let you hear it.
You know, I've had a year to reflect. I feel bad about this one. I could have let them embrace.
It's just, it's so great kind of having like almost a remorseless villain, at least to what we think it is.
This is the Forger. He is the castle's master crafter and he created your sword. One day, Red, when you've grown big and strong, he'll make you an even bigger sword. One that you can use to protect the whole island. You know, Red, now that you're my knight, you'll need to protect the Forger too. Do you think you can do it?
You can count on me, Mr. the Forger.
So yeah, we get a wee bit of a flashback to when Red first got his sword when he was younger. What we're really about to experience here is something great. It's a culmination of a really great soundtrack, some fantastic acting, and some really great voice acting by Brandon, who plays the Forger. I personally think this OST that we're about to hear for what's about to happen is probably the best OST in this, because it hits both the epic and the emotional side of everything. And again, it was done by Salt. And we get a pan zoom and Phantom Red's there.
Fear approaches. He lurks in the shadows, waiting. Kill him, and I'll release you from this tomb.
Kill him. I know this presence.
Forger, what happened to you?
Master Red, you are a sight indeed.
Forger, what's going on?
Master Red, do you still wield the blade I made you?
I do?
Then use it.
So yeah, obviously like the Phantom's been basically torturing the Forger the entire year he's been stuck here. And it's up to Red to kind of...
Only your sword can harm me.
To take him down. I do wish I was a wee bit better at doing boss battles and kind of interactive animation, so that this could have been like almost a wee bit stationary, so that you're not sprinting about the place. But I mean, it's a product of, you know, I'm always learning and trying to get better, and I'm always doing the best I can.
Red. Rah!
My key! Wait, come! Forger! Forger, come on, get up!
Fun fact, I know this is a sad moment and I'm sorry to ruin that, but I was actually on the phone to Brandon while he was recording these lines. So it was funny because he would mute himself and then go and then send it to me and be like, how's that? It was a funny experience at like 4 in the morning. And I'm totally sorry for ruining that entire sad moment.
Solace, if I had been here, could I have stopped it?
Talking to yourself, Red? Kinda weird.
Shut up, Phantom. Why don't you come out here and fight me?
Fight you? Okay. How about if you can catch me, I'll fight you.
You're on.
So yeah, you might remember this from the original if you watched it earlier in the week, but this scene that we're about to see was originally a kind of boss battle where you jumped between the kind of the Phantom's attacks. In this, it's just a cutscene, but I think it works pretty good as a cutscene.
Get back here! Uh-oh. You're starting to look just like me.
I'm going to kill you, Phantom.
That's it. With all that anger you've been suppressing out.
I really like the kind of the angles on this because it, like, I don't know, it was just quite cinematic.
You're almost there. Did you manage to keep up?
And then he just gets haymakered in the face.
Games, Phantom.
You know, for the hero, you play a villain really well.
What did you do with Solace?
Haven't you been listening? I didn't do anything. She's not here. Some hooded guy in his army of shades took her.
Where did they take her?
So yeah, it's alluding to Beralta.
I wasn't part of his plan. I was born from the explosion, doomed to stay in this wretched castle. Till you freed me. Now I'm going to kill you and save her myself.
What? You're just a phantom.
And we can start to see he's like changing back into red.
Once you stepped into this castle, I took your form. Your memories, fears, anger, all of it. Every last ounce of resentment you had for those putrid town people. Oh, I feel it. You can hide it from everyone else. But me? I get it.
If you want to save Solace, then help me. We can both go together.
Oh, Red. Always the hero. I need your body. So, you need to die.
I can't let you kill me. But I promise I will save Solace.
Touching it. But, how do you expect to stop
And
me?
With the power of love. And by love, I mean stabbing you in the face with my sword. For Forger.
That's more like it, Red. Show me what you've got, Hero in Red.
Hero in Red is a nod to the Bard's song Hero in Red, which they created for Red's theme. So this, so obviously the original boss battle was a turn-based. This one's turn-based as well, but it's a bit more. It's a bit more kind of what's the word? Strategic. So obviously, you can see the bars kind of go up. It was also the boss battle was also helped made by Dirty Flusher. So what we're going to do is we're going to attack and hopefully we've got time. Oh my god, I just messed up. I'm an absolute goof. Right, let's try that again. So yeah, there's a strategic element to it. You're supposed to kind of switch between healing yourself, defending and restoring, and attacking obviously. So obviously the Phantom does a lot more damage than you, so you kind of need to gauge.
Try your best.
You need to gauge how fast your bar's going to go up compared to the Phantom. And obviously if you heal, you'll notice that, you know, your health jumps up. Or your defense is like way better. And basically you're just kind of stalling until Red is able to get his
He's about to do a big attack. Heal, defend.
till Red gets his kind of big attack.
Try your best.
The OST is really fantastic as well. It was made by Seafield James. We kind of jump between Salt Salty Salt and Seafield James on a lot of the OSTs.
Come on, Red. Did you really think it would be that easy? Say goodbye to your precious color.
This cutscene's a fantastic example of me going back and completely redoing it. So obviously this is a remake of the game I made back in 2020,
Please, Red.
but I ended up
Don't give up now.
going back and remaking this scene after I remade it because I just wasn't happy with it.
Oh?
And I'm much happier with how this
I
ends.
might not be the one who brings her home, but I'm gonna make sure she has a home to come back to!
So it's very similar to the last one where he stabs the crystal, but you notice he got a wee hint of the wisp form there.
Did it. I saved the island. I just wish I could see your face.
And look how good that slow motion is. I even get slow motion rain. I was so happy when I got this look down. And of course Solace's theme is done by Seafood James, which is also one of my favourite OSTs.
Solace.
It's such a peaceful and lovely kind of melody. And this really is for the remake is really for people that missed out the first time
Red, where are you?
to not know if Red's actually going to survive. Obviously, if you're watching this, you might have seen the fact that we've already done the sequel and the original, so we kind of know. This bit always gets like a lump in my throat just because it's so sad just watching him lie there.
Hurry, Finn. There he is. Froggo. Froggo, is Red all right? No. Red. Red.
Oh, that was something. Oh, hey guys.
And so Celeria was saved.
So yeah, we obviously get a wee bit of the fact that Red is like barely injured. He was like napping almost, is like a massive allusion to the fact that, you know, he's not human and stuff like
After
that.
Red saved the island, he returned to New Province, a hero to the people.
And in the original, this was just on a wee kind of 2D book.
Red seemed unbothered by the townsfolk's sudden change of heart.
You might
While
recognise
fighting
that ship
Phantom,
as well.
He had learned Solus had been taken from the castle by a hooded figure surrounded by dark spirits. Red told me he couldn't stay on the island while she was still out there.
And we also kind of remade the Cursed Isles outfit for like the newer model.
We heard rumors of a ship devoid of color around Stormfront Island in the Cursed Isles. I decided to call in a favor from an old friend to give him passage. But I had one last surprise for him.
I appreciate y'all being here, but you didn't need to see me off.
Well, Red, we've been thinking.
You ran across an entire island alone, and I think you might have fell off every raised surface it has.
So, maybe what if we...
We're coming with you!
What? I don't know what to say. I've been so used to being on my own, I thought, thank you.
Oi! Quick playing cuddles and board. I don't have all day.
And yeah, of course, Phineas is there to kind of be like, oh, it's the Cursed Isles. So yeah, that's us. It was so great being able to share this with everyone, and obviously all the amazing voice actors and actresses that are in the game. It was a lot of fun. And this is also like the end of Red Week. After this, we're going back to just your regular content. which is, you know, it's going to be awesome. At the time of recording this, Media Molecule just announced that Dreams is coming to PlayStation Plus, so hopefully thousands and thousands of new people will be able to experience the game and enjoy it for what it is. And yes, of course, the museum is back, but this time with all the updated models. I'll run through all the models. If you step on these wee panels, you get a description of everything, but I won't bore you with that details. But I will share the models with you, and then kind of just talk quickly about them, because I know like this episode was quite short, so we'll have a wee discussion. So yeah, also big shout out to Canadian Jedi. I don't think I said this once, but he made Red's sword for the remake, and it looks absolutely stunning. In fact, the entire Red model just looks so good, and Phantom Red looks really nice as well. Such big upgrades compared to the original. Of course, we've got Finn. Finn now has eyelids and everything, and just like feathers as well. It's like, I'm so proud of the upgrades to the character models, because it really brought them alive. Giving Finn like eyelids and stuff really managed to like allow him to emote properly, especially because he's got such an expressive voice. And the same can be said for Koi. Koi lives on Fisherman's Wharf, so it made sense to kind of give him those fisherman trousers with the straps. No. Hold on. Let me just. There we go. I don't want to listen to myself. You can listen to me, but I don't want to listen to myself. But yeah, so Koi's a lot more expressive as well. Of course, then we've got Aurelia. I actually sat and made Aurelia with one of my friends, Lloyd. We had been talking about like making a character together for a while, so Lloyd actually helped with the design and some of the features for this character. And I think she turned out fantastic. And of course she's voiced by the very talented Carnival Girl. Same with Solace in this one. Yuki is still Solace's voice actor. And that's something that I've obviously talked with Carnival Girl about extensively, because obviously like it's just, she just does the perfect voice, but Carnival Girl really stepped up when voicing Solace for the remake. Because Yuki couldn't be there. And then of course we've got Froggo, the man, the myth, the cheeks. Damn, he's dummy thick. Yeah, of course Froggo, one of my favourite characters. He's such a good mentor for Red, and I really love his design. And again, fun fact, I don't know if I think I might have said this in the original, but if you haven't seen it, Froggo was actually made for Brandon, the person that voiced the Forger. I drew Froggo in like 5 minutes, but back then he had like a cigar in his mouth, and he was called Lieutenant Froggo and stuff like that. We ended up kind of narrowing it down to this, but I'm really proud of this design, because you know there's not enough muscular frogs in media. Over here, I'm going to try not to step on that, is the castle key. The castle key was actually designed by Nefrendo. She designed the 2D aspect of it, and then I went in and created it in 3D, and I think it looks so good. For the longest time I was using a basic key shape for the Phantom Castle key, but upon seeing how she did it, I went and decided, you know what, that's got to be it, because it looks so good. Not just that, I'm a big fan of Kingdom Hearts, and if you extend it from here outwards and put a handle in there, it looks like a really, really great Kingdom Hearts Keyblade. And of course here's the sword in all its glory. It's got like nails in it, it's got like a strap. The sword is actually magic in the lore of the game. It was, you know, it's made by a forger who's a master crafter, and he went and crafted such an amazing magic sword. And actually, Forger's based on Canadian Jedi's original character, which a lot of people doesn't actually know. Another cool thing about that whole kind of situation is Canadian Jedi does a lot of weapons and stuff on Dreams. So to me, he was kind of like the forger of dreams. So that's why I messaged him and I was like, would you be interested in doing Red's sword? And he humbly accepted, and I'm very, very thankful for that because he's a really talented person. Right, up here we have the Dauntless crew. This is a story I really want to tell one day. It takes takes place 30 years before Red and the Phantom Castle, and obviously that's young Phineas, young Froggo, young Modra, and young Shaunzi. All these people are featured in the Cursed Isles, and in fact we see that we lose Modra in the Cursed Isles. Spoiler if you haven't went back and watched that video. But yeah, Dauntless Crew is a really cool story, and it actually ties in with this over here, which is Paper Red. So I am currently working on a game called Paper Red and the Spirits Inc. I'm doing chapter 1 in Dreams, and then I'm going to be taking it outside of Dreams into Unreal Engine. It features the story of when Red meets Koi. We can see that obviously Solace is here, and a new character that hasn't actually been ever shown before, Walden, who's the mayor of Fisherman's Wharf. We've kind of heard some stories and kind of seen Fisherman's Wharf in the distance, but I'm very excited to share and show off more of Paper Red when the time comes. But yeah, it's going to be amazing. And yeah, that's it. That's Red Week done. Congratulations everyone, thank you so much for sharing it with me and for enjoying these videos. To Red Week was really a celebration and a thank you to everyone that already knows who Red is, because if you're online and you see something called Red Week, you're going to be like, who's Red, why should I care? But for the people that have been with me for a while and that enjoy the content, Red Week was really a celebration and thank you to you. So I really appreciate everyone supporting me and enjoying Red Week as well. And I guess starting tomorrow, well, I mean, depends whenever you watch this, but after this video we're going back to regular content, which will hopefully introduce a lot more people to Red. You know, Let's Talk, we've got more Red Talks, we've got a lot more Paper Red to show off as well. It's going to be a good year. It's going to be a very good year for Red, so hope you're excited. And yeah, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone.